What's up, gang? It's your man Key here. We are locked in back with another episode of Keys to Success podcast. Welcome everyone back. Your humble host, Kendrick Henderson here. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the past. I want to say maybe it's been maybe a week or two since I last posted. I know, just still trying to figure out the flows and things of getting topics on hand and which I might be interested in talking about and things, but no excuses, I understand. But I'm here, I'm back. We got some topics, we got some word of advice, we got a couple of things of album reviews and things and shows of recognitions to watch, so we're gonna get straight to it. Let's go. First thing we're gonna talk about is a couple of franchise tags from the NFL that has happened. We've gotten wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys franchise tag George Pickens for 1 year. Seahawks did not sign running back Kenneth Walker to a franchise tag or deal. He ended up going to Kansas City Chiefs, which was a bummer. But shout out to you, go get your money. Kenneth Walker, always have love for you for bringing the Super Bowl to the city of Seattle. I mean that. Lions traded running back David Montgomery to the Houston Texans, and also in exchange, well, not the exchange, but I think off of that end, I want to say the Lions also picked up former Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco. So that's an interesting dynamic duo coming in. And there was a whole other bunch of trades leading up into the draft. Just crazy. NFL offseason so far, with the draft coming up in April as well. So a lot to look forward into heading into the next season of the NFL, period. Next thing I want to talk about, you guys, is let's give a word of advice. Disrespect will not be tolerated, and you will walk back what you say. Pretty self-explanatory. You have to get respect, give it to get it. You know, it's something that you have to earn. It's something that's not given. And that's just how you should talk to people, respect people, and just an overall approach in a new perspective. So, next thing let's get into is, okay, this has been not going for a while, but okay, reaction to Bam Adebayo's 83 points versus the Wizards. Shout out to Bam Adebayo, center for the Miami Heat. Broke Kobe's past record of 81 points into 83 points. A couple weeks ago, I want to say now, against the Washington Wizards. Shout out to you, Bam. Great accomplishment, great story for you, for your girlfriend, Asia Wilson. Also leading the league record in points, I want to say, like 53? Excuse me. So that's wild accomplishment to see as it is right there. But shout out to y'all. But, man, you could tell the NBA has, like, sorry about that if you guys hear that noise in the background on my watch. But as I was saying, you could tell that the league has just been light years away of how it's running with the officiating of the game with the referees. Because if you guys actually saw that game in its totality, he had got like, what, I want to say 31 points in the first quarter. And then after the fact, he just kept shooting 20-something three-pointers. And they gave him so many fouls to the line and shooting free throws. I think he had over like 40 free throws, which was crazy. And it's just like, obviously he wanted to go for the record, but it's just like, at the same time, it's just, in Kobe's 81 games, it was the flow of the game of how he got the record, which was more appreciative, versus the Toronto Raptors also, who wasn't a suckish type of team compared to the young and upcoming rookies and players of the Washington Wizards, and just how tough the game was called back then compared to now. Just a whole bunch of factors. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, shout out to Bam. 83 points is 83 points, no matter how you get it. So you can't be mad at him. So shout out to you for that. Next thing I want to give a show recommendation for people to watch. It is The Watching Party. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It is The Hunting Party. The Hunting Party is, you can catch it on, I want to say, it's available on Peacock. It's available on Peacock. Sorry, I'm tired today, yo. And on NBC on Thursdays with season 2 on Head. So, great show. I'm on season 2 now. I gotta finish up whenever the season is over. Great show to watch, though. Next thing let's get into is, okay. Want to give a shout out to the Raging Cajuns men's baseball team this year for cracking the top 25. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been beating teams left and right. I seen y'all when y'all beat LSU. Shout out to y'all. I want to say y'all did great on the road against Texas teams, and I think y'all beat Ole Miss as well. So shout out to y'all. Y'all been killing it. Baseball season is back, especially in MLB already. So for everybody, baseball fans out there, especially Dodgers, going for 3-peat. 3 to the dome, like Melo this year. But shout out to MLB season opener, which was last night, and everybody who's associated with it. Hope you have a great season this year. Next, let's talk about another word of advice, which is basically, trust is a virtue of a two-way street. Trust takes two people. Two people have to grasp it, and it has to be proven over time. Same thing like I was saying off of the last one. You have to give a little to get some back in return. So that's just another word of advice for y'all on that. Next thing, if you are in a relationship, do you require to talk to your partner every single day? I'm going to speak for myself only. Has nothing to do with anyone else's relationship but mine. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, a relationship, not marriage, I don't care. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I want to at least try to talk to you. I want to at least see you in person. Or if I can't be in person, hypothetical, then FaceTime. Like, I have to see your face every day. Like, when I love hard, and I'm in love with you, then I'm going to do everything that I possibly can do, to see my partner as much as I can. Now, over time, I've appreciated space, and a partner has gotten me to realize how much space is important to me now and to them, and I feel like it's healthy. But at the same time, in my perfect world, in being in a relationship, yeah, I don't see the problem of wanting to talk to your partner every single day, whether it's for a short time or a long time. It doesn't matter to me. So that's my take on it. Next thing I want to give is congratulations to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Couglar, both winning their first Oscars at the Oscars this year. Both for directed and actor for Sinners. If you guys haven't seen Sinners, go check it out. It is on, I want to say it's on HBO Max. Obviously, y'all, I will be getting my HBO Max back very, very soon. I checked the details on it, and it's only $10.99, and I dropped stars because Power is not a public force and all that. It's not on stars anymore. I think it's ended for the season, so I will be picking up my HBO Max so I can finish watching a couple things that I need to be watching on Max. So if you guys haven't picked up on that, go subscribe to it. Plenty of fun content to go watch. But shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Couglar. If you guys don't know and haven't been following their careers, they've been lockstep for a very long time. They worked together on many movies, from Fruitvale Station to Creed 2 to Black Panther. So it's been a long journey for them trying to get recognition, and for both of them to get it in the same night is pretty telling. So congrats to both of them. Another word of advice I want to give to y'all is protect yourselves at all times. That goes for the ladies, men, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Just protect yourselves every single day of your life. It's very important. Next thing let's talk about is, okay, Regular Show. If you guys don't know, Regular Show is back in May. Y'all, this is one of the like most slept on, underrated, best cartoon shows of all time to me. Regular Show is a show that it's about nothing, but at the same time it's something involved that is something so crazy. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out some of the old episodes back then, but it is back. We're excited, we're locked in, and it's something that nostalgia has brought into your life, and it's something that you crave it, and you're very thankful that it's back in your life. So I appreciate that, and I can't wait to see. It's called Regular Show: The Lost Tapes, and I hope that it brings back that fun that I've watched as a little kid growing up. The next thing I want to talk about is, okay, if you guys haven't, go check Dune 3 teaser trailer. Phenomenal. The score, whoever did the music. Oh my God, the music of this film is so awesome. The chanting, the aura, the presence of the sounds that you get with the movements of the movie and the cinematography. Like, Dune 3, I'm saying to y'all right now, for next year's awards, they should have one of the best trilogies of all time when it comes to movies, and it should be very, very heavily favored to win many, many awards next year for many categories. Mark my words, writing it down right now. And also, you guys check out Scary Movie 6 trailer, which I've also watched, and it looks very hilarious. I have to go still see the other ones before seeing it, or I necessarily really don't have to, but the way my mind works and my brain works, I will obviously want to go see it before just jumping all the way. So just as a refresher, but whenever I have time, I'll get down to watch it. Next thing let's talk about is, okay, this was something out of the left field, and I don't know if you guys knew anything about it, like where to go watch it. Obviously, you can go like watch highlights of the flag football event. I want to say it was Tom Brady's new flag football event, and they said it was very entertaining from the highlights that I've seen. It looked very fun, between NFL players and actual flag football players who want competing out there, and this, like, basically try out and try to see like how the game is gonna go for this year's Olympics in 2028. Not this year's, but upcoming Olympics in 2028. And I want to say this is gonna take place this time go around in the United States in Los Angeles. So yeah, to see the players out there and giving it a go and seeing the fun of it, it was very nice to see, very refreshing, and I can't wait to see the format and hope that Team USA takes gold this year. So can't wait. Another word of advice I want to drop to y'all is, don't beg anyone to be around you. And another word of advice is, if something's worth fighting for, don't hold your tongue. And the next thing I want to get into is, okay, congrats to Lotto with the announcement of her pregnancy and an album release. But at the same time, Lotto, you've kind of backed yourself into some criticism of how you talked about certain situations with women in the past, and I would say that criticism is valid, and it's deserves of how your career has taken off from the beginning to now. But I want to see how she's going to move accordingly, with her pregnancy. And obviously, I want to say she's marrying 21 Savage now. And I just want to see how the music is going to shift from how you were talking about certain things before in terms of women and how you uphold yourself versus now that you're going through life changes with pregnancy and marriage and, loving someone out loud. So let's see just how that goes and folds into display. Another artist I want to get into is Jack Harlow. His new R&B neon soul type of album called Monica. I want to say that it wasn't necessarily bad music. I think the only thing that hurt Jack for real was the fact that he went on an interview before his album release and said that he got blacker. However you want to take that, or whatever the hell that meant by he got blacker, like what did you mean by that? And then you proceed to do a whole switch from not rapping but to actually singing R&B, which was fine. I appreciate the versatile jump, but at the same time I felt like you didn't do yourself any favors with that. And especially like to be the stamp of approval, to get the stamp of approval from Drake, and from Drake, taking his loss from Kendrick Lamar, and from you basically not even wanting to rap anymore on your next album, says a lot about, oh, well, maybe some people might not want to hear this, or what's my next move? I don't know which way to go. We kind of saw what kind of games you were playing. And like I said, I love the attempt, but at the same time, like, you didn't do yourself no favors with that comment. And like I said, it's not bad. It's not bad music. I love the production and everything, but at the same time, your comments didn't really perceive anything in terms of helping people go run and gravitate towards this album to go listen to it back and back and back, but you just trash it. So, but hope to see what you have planned in the future, and I hope that you can shake back from this. So, but yeah, and that is all that I have today, you guys. I know this one is a shorty, but we'll be back to you guys next time soon, hopefully more. And still, guests soon approaching, y'all. I will be getting guests soon, I promise you. This year, starting back with a bang. Hopefully on the next one. So we'll see you guys soon with that one. But this has been episode 19 of Key Success Podcast. See y'all real soon. Love y'all. Hope everyone stays safe, stays healthy, stays positive, and good vibes all around. Love y'all and miss y'all, and happy to be back. Peace out. Thank you.